Hello everyone, it has finally happened. I have gotten an exotic to drop within Forsaken, and today we're going to be going over that weapon. This is the Cerberus +1. Cerberus is coming from the three-headed Greek mythology god, +1 coming from the 4 barrels that you can see on this weapon. This is a very interesting one, and let's get straight into the perks right away. First up, we have Four-Headed Dog, which is the intrinsic perk. Shoots erratic bullets from all gun barrels at the same time. Secondly, we have Rifled Barrel. Increased range greatly decreases handling speed. Thirdly, we have Fluted Barrel, which increases handling speed and slightly increases stability. Next up, we have Full Bore, which increases range, decreases stability, and slightly decreases handling speed. Now, if you were counting, that is 3 barrel perks on this weapon, which is absolutely awesome and completely goes with the theme on this weapon. Finally, we have Spread Shot Package. Aiming this weapon reduces the spread of its projectiles. Let me tell you, this is probably the best perk on this weapon because it does not shoot anywhere near accurately. So I used this gun for a couple hours in the Crucible today, and I gotta tell you, this gun is not very good. It suffers from quite a few problems that I have learned. Number one being consistency. When you look to get a good weapon in the Crucible, what you want is for it to be powerful and it to be consistent. This weapon unfortunately covers the powerful area, but incredibly fails at the consistency portion. I found while using this weapon that sometimes it would do incredible damage, faster than you would even expect, killing Guardians in 0.2 to 0.3 seconds. But other times I found that I was throwing entire magazines at people and still not killing them. Throwing 20, 30, even 40 bullets at people and still not being able to kill them. And this is a problem for a weapon that you're trying to use within the Crucible. The other problem that this weapon suffers from is its range. This weapon is really only good within the close range, and this is due to a few different things. One being its stability, which is absolutely awful. This weapon has so much recoil, it is absolutely uncontrollable, and that just adds on to the consistency problem. The fact with this weapon is one of your barrels will always shoot wherever your reticle is pointing. Now this is decent, and it means that it could be alright if the recoil wasn't too bad. But because your recoil is constantly bouncing left to right, up, down, whatever direction you could possibly think of, it's hard to keep that reticle right on someone, especially at any range outside of barrel stuffing someone. This weapon unfortunately suffers from a stability problem as well as a consistency problem. This also ties into a range problem, and it also ties into a damage problem. So overall, this weapon is not very good in the Crucible, guys. It really seemed like the only time it was doing well was when I would get 4 to 5 people lined up in one spot, and my entire team was behind me. Let me tell you, this weapon is absolutely incredible at getting assists. Throughout all of these games that I played, and I think I played 7 or 8 games, I had less than 10 kills almost every single game, but I had nearly 40 eliminations towards the end of them. And this is strange, because that means I'm hitting people and I'm doing enough damage to get an assist, but I'm not actually getting kills. So this weapon being a pea shooter, doing next to no damage, being inconsistent, having no range, having way too much recoil, is overall the downfall of this weapon. If you're planning on using this in Crucible, I would say play with a full team and play with people that are going to stick up and just butt buddy each other, because otherwise this weapon is not going to be very effective. If you're going for something in the close range, go for a shotgun or a hand cannon. If you're going for something in the long range, use Telesto or a sniper rifle. This weapon is not going to cover your medium to close range primary weapon. Use a hand cannon over it, you're going to thank me later. Anyway, guys, that is really all I have for this weapon. It's an unfortunate situation that this weapon falls into such a terrible spot within Forsaken. I feel like the one thing that would make this weapon good is literally just a stability upgrade, because then you could at least aim that middle barrel, and it might be semi-consistent. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching my review of the Cerberus +1, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.